Konnichiwa! Thank you for taking the time off your busy schedules to attend our presentation. In this video, we would like to present to you our analysis of your company's key success drivers and our strategic recommendations to sustain your company's success in the years ahead. I'm Wei Jie, and together with my colleague Harith, we will now bring you through our analysis. Examining your rise to market leadership over the past 40 years, we have seen that your development of the 3-speed gear and 10-speed drivetrain first led to your breakthrough success during the United States bike racing boom of the 1970s. Your continuous innovation with your bundling of bicycle components and development of the index shifting system then enabled you to gain parity with your more established competitors before you powered ahead of them with further technological innovations based on insights gleaned from your consumer-focused approach. Finally, you have successfully ridden on the shifts in consumer interest over the years to grow and maintain your dominant position in the bicycle components industry. Summing up, we have identified your successful branding of Shimano as the brand of bicycle parts in consumers' minds to be the main driver of your success today. We have found 3 key focus areas that have been integral to the success of your branding. Firstly, your commitment to the high quality of your products that have proved to be reliable and durable for your consumers over the years. Secondly, your pursuit of continuous technological innovations that have kept you ahead of your competitors in your targeted mid to high-end segment of the market. And finally, your constant consumer focus that has helped you spot emerging market trends and develop user-friendly products that are revered by consumers around the world. Your continued sponsorship of over half of the 16 professional teams in the Tour de France, including 7-time winner Lance Armstrong's Discovery team, has also further entrenched your branding in consumers' minds.
Let's examine the value chain for the high-end bicycle market. Frame manufacturers such as Trek and Cannondale forms the initial step of the value chain. They are responsible for the overall design and assembles the various components of the bicycle. Mechanical component manufacturers like yourself manufacture separate components such as the brakes, gears, and pedals before distribution to either the frame manufacturers or the aftermarket dealers. Other components such as tires and handlebars are acquired from other industries. Last but not least, the final step involves distribution to consumers, mainly through the independent bike dealers, which composes 95% of all high-end bicycle sales. We have identified various events that poses a threat to your future profitability and market share. Frame manufacturers have been manufacturing their own components in an attempt to exert control over the value chain. This is in spite of incurring higher component costs when compared to Shimano's components. This also implies that excess capacity is available for larger sales volume, and this may lead to reduction of distribution outlets for your components. You can foresee that frame manufacturers may look to your competitors whose new components incurs shorter lead time and thus able to meet this excess capacity. This may result in further complications of your relationship with the frame manufacturers, who play a critical role in your business success. In our recommendation, we would seek to be more aware of the frame manufacturer's profitability, and our recommendations fulfill dual goals. Firstly, meeting the excess market capacity, and improve the frame manufacturer's profitability. Your main competitors, as you are well aware of, are Campy and SRAM. Recent events have highlighted their growing threat to your performance. Campy have utilized carbon fiber materials, resulting in lighter components that improves bicycle performance. On the other hand, SRAM have announced that road shifter components are superior to yours and have looked into the sponsorship of bike racing teams. Their planned actions may have substantial effects on your future market share, especially should frame manufacturers adopt SRAM's components. Let's look at the recent trends facing the bicycle industry. Lance Armstrong have been endorsing Shimano's components throughout his historical 7-year consecutive victories. We believe there is a strong correlation between product sales and his endorsements. Thus, his retirement may have a similarly negative correlation on the product sales. Further, 17 Tour de France riders have been recently alleged to be involved in doping scandals. These 2 factors will definitely result in lower coverage of the flagship Tour de France event, thereby leading to a declining demand in the high-end bike segment with lower than projected growth.
Having examined the various challenges posed by manufacturers, competitors, and market trends to your continued success in the coming years, we have 2 suggestions to help sustain your competitive edge and long-term growth in the market. Firstly, we propose that you integrate a manufacturer focus into your operations. There are three main thrusts to this proposed strategy. Firstly, we propose that you support differentiation among bike manufacturers by using exclusive partnerships to bring product innovations to the market. Such exclusive contracts could last for an average of 3 months before the new products are released to the other manufacturers. This should enhance manufacturer support for your product innovations with increased marketing and promotional support from them as well. Secondly, we propose that you encourage manufacturers to specialize in their key competencies of frame manufacture, bicycle assembly, and retail distribution while leaving the development of bicycle components to you. This can firstly be done through the reduction of lead times, through the streamlining of product ranges, especially in the lower end segments. We also propose that you provide higher margins to manufacturers on lower end product lines where consumers are less selective of the components used. Improving manufacturers' profitability on the use of Shimano components should drive more widespread adoption of Shimano components on manufacturers' lower end ranges. This will drive volume sales of Shimano products to make up for the lower profit margins here. This would then bring us to our second strategic recommendation for ensuring Shimano's future success.
The second aspect of our recommendations include venturing into the low-end bicycle segments. This low-end market entails bicycles in the price region of less than $300, such as BMX and hybrid bikes. Growth in this low-end market segment is expected to rise in the emerging Asian markets, where it currently comprises 19% of sales. This approach will boost sales revenue and thus supports the expected flat growth in the mid to high-end market. In entering the low-end market, you will be able to capture the mid-high-end market segment of the future. These are first-time bikers who have just picked up cycling as a recreational activity. As these young bikers mature and pursue their interests further, your brand will retain top-of-the-mind awareness as the later upgrade to mid to high-end bicycles. Serving the low-end market does not assume a compromise in quality. With your technological and processing expertise, this will be leveraged upon to produce components that are cost-efficient yet of superior quality.
In summary, based on our current analysis, we recommend that you first integrate a manufacturer focus into your operations to navigate the challenges posed by the evolving strategies of the manufacturers and your competitors. Having done so, we then suggest that you consider entering the low-end segment to grow your revenue base and reduce your sensitivity to a possible slowdown in demand in the high-end segment of the market. We have only covered the bicycle component segment of your operations up to now, as that remains the major source of your revenues, and we have identified potential focus areas to first consider growing your revenues from in the bicycle components industry. However, we would be honored to have a chance to work more closely with you in analyzing the other segments of your operations, as well as to develop more in-depth strategies to ensure your sustained success in the bicycle components industry and beyond. Thank you once again for your time. Domo arigato gozaimashita.